Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for joining me today. I thank y'all for coming in, man. Listen, man, I've been appreciating all the comments. One thing I want to let y'all know is that I am a big Florida State fan. So by all means, Florida State comes first when it comes to me. And that's why I think I put my heart into this when it comes to my team because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. When we lose, I get depressed. I don't even want to watch football no more when Florida State lose, man. Like, I don't know if y'all like me, man, but when I see us lose, when I see us sometimes on the field, man, and I know we can play better, I get frustrated. I get frustrated. I don't want to watch no more college football. I don't want to I don't want to see nothing. So that's why I go so hard, man, when it comes to this uh FSU thing, man. You know, when it comes to um us being great and trying to build his team the way it needs to be built, the way I see fit. Like I said, that's why I'm glad that y'all comment because I don't know everything. So I want y'all to tell what we should be doing. Or if I'm wrong, or put me in my place, tell me. I look, I appreciate all the comments. I'm just giving y'all my take on what I think we should be doing. Because, you know, just me watching all these years of football, I feel like I do know a little something. But if y'all know something, please, man, tell me. Listen, I appreciate y'all for joining me. Um, I'm just what I wanted to do today was to get into some looking at these picks that we've picked up and just rating them. Just rating them to see what y'all think we gonna do. I know it's not the end of everything because after the spring, you know, we can get more portal players um and get needs that we need. But I just want to go over the grade these players and also grade the needs that we need right now as far as like what do y'all think we need most or are we just too top heavy right now? So um first off, I got something funny to tell y'all, man. So all these Miami Hurricane fans, you know, they wanted to clown us all year about how old Jordan Travis was, about how old our team was, about how we was going to the portal, we not developing players. And look, these dudes are going after Tua Tagovailoa, whatever his name is. They're going after his little brother right now. That dude is actually, I think, trying to get his seventh year, if or maybe his 6th year of eligibility as we speak. So for them to be going at our head tops about Jordan Travis, oh, we playing with an old man. You know, y'all are trash. You can't develop nobody. Jordan's 29 years old. They showed him with a cane. All the funny jokes that they used to have about us. Look, Miami's going to the portal now. They are trying to get quarterbacks like Tua's little brother. I heard they just picked up a quarterback named Reese Bogger, whatever his name is. Which to me, I looked at his film. That dude a baller. I'm kind of a little bit scared of that guy, man. That dude Reese Poffenberger or whatever his name is. Hey, I don't know. I don't know. Just looking at the film and look, see, that's what I was trying to tell y'all before. I'm not just going off of where these kids coming from as far as me grading them saying, oh, they're coming from a little school or they're not at a big school like Alabama. I'm going off of what I see on the film. When they tell us we're getting a player, I look at the practices, I go look at the game film, I go look at the breakdown of these kids, and if they don't jump off the screen to me, then that's when I give my opinion on what I think about them. You know what I'm saying? So don't just think because you come from a little school, you can't be great. That's never not what I'm saying. I'm just going off the fact that a lot of these kids that we're getting, they're not looking that good on film to me as far as, and I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying a few of them. That's why we're going to grade them real quick and go over who we've picked up. But at this moment, you know, Reese Poffenberger, Banger, whatever his name is, he's at a little school. I think he's coming from Albany State, and the dude looks amazing. I'm scared of him with that team Miami has, because Miami has been building their team up in the trenches where we're lacking that. They've been building their team in the trenches, and they look pretty good, man. I don't think they're gonna be too good in their secondary. Their linebackers are subpar, But they D-line, O-line, um, I mean, well, you know what? Forget it. We gonna whoop their behinds regardless, no matter what they got going on. Because to me, they still got too many holes to fill. But it could change. But anyway, I thought that was a little funny side note because we always got clowned about how old Jordan Travis was, and now these dudes are trying to get quarterbacks that's on their damn near 8th year. So that's just a little tidbit. Anyway, let's go down the line of these players, man. Y'all tell me what you think because look, I do want y'all feedback on this. We do have Marvin Jones Jr., D-line, redshirt sophomore out of Georgia. I'm going to give that dude a B+. I think he was a 5-star. We missed on him one time. He's a legacy player, kid. I think that Marvin Jones Jr. is going to be a dog for us. That's just my humble opinion. He got on the field with Georgia. They wasn't using him in his right position as far as like a rush in, the way we use Jared Verse. He was more like an outside linebacker. But I like Marvin Jones Jr. That's a B+. Great upside. He's a redshirt sophomore. So he could ball out this year and try to go to the league. You know, he might be a one and done. I'm not sure. Hopefully he stay 2 years. Hopefully they, develop him good enough and he stays and we do what we need to do. Next guy on the list is DJU, which is the quarterback. I mean, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about him. I think he was pretty. He's a big kid. He's not gonna be easy to bring down. I think his arm is better than Jordan Travis's. He's not gonna get sacked, maybe a hurt like Jordan Travis did. But once again, man, at the quarterback spot, man, I really feel like, I like DJU. I'm glad we got him in. He gives us a little bit of comfort. I'm gonna give him a B. I gave Marvin Jones Jr. a B+. I'm gonna give DJU a B grade as far as him coming over, being able, and he's a quarterback. So, we still got to see because he could wind up being an A because a quarterback is the leader of the team. Without a great quarterback, your team can just be terrible. But this is what I want to tell y'all, man. Brock Glenn is good. I'm telling you. Y'all, I'm quite sure the man got a lot of flack, bro, because of how he played in that ACC title game. But if you watch the transformation from that game to that Georgia game, he is ready, man. Listen, I think with a spring and a fall, I think you got your quarterback right there. I'm telling you, Brock Glenn is a monster. I'm telling you, mark my words when I tell you Brock Glenn is a monster, and it's going to be problems when we get old buddy in here, the true freshman, to come in, and if Brock Glenn is keeping that dude on the bench. I'm just saying. So anyway, DJU, I like him. I feel like we could have brought Brock Glenn up and developed him in a way to where he's ready to go by fall. But hey, I'm glad we got DJU. I rate him a B. Jaylen Brown, which is a freshman wide receiver, as a recruit coming out of high school. He's coming from LSU. He's a freshman. I'm going to give this guy A. I think he's an A recruit. Coming out of high school, he would have been an A. So he went to LSU. They had great receivers. He really didn't get a chance to get on the field. I'm going to give him an A. That's an A. So for all y'all who've been saying, what are you talking about? You should, you crapping on our recruits. I'm not crapping on them. I'm just saying what we need. And we loaded at receiver. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, Ron Dugan's got to be able to get these dudes that we got, like Hakeem Williams and Vandarius Jacobs, up to the part of where they should be able to come to the forefront and play right now. I get it. We, injuries happen. So we do need a lot of receivers because we throw a lot. We run a lot as well, too. But, we ask our receivers to do a lot of blocking and things like that. So we do need receivers. So I'm not saying, and I'm happy to have Jaylen Brown. He's an A. Earl Little Jr., redshirt freshman defensive back from Alabama. He was at Alabama 2 years. He's seen little playing time, mainly played special teams. So who know, and it's Alabama. So it ain't like he gonna, be able to start right away at Alabama. Did he feel like he couldn't start this year? Because FSU ain't giving out a lot of money. So if he felt like he was going to be a junior this year and he wasn't going to be able to see the field, he had to have known something. I don't know. So we're going to see when he get on the field with us. I give him a B only because he's a redshirt freshman. I seen him play. The dude is a dog. He definitely is physical as heck. So I would have to see him to actually, I've seen his film, but I haven't seen him really play in college. So I'm going to give him a B. I'm going to give him a B because he's coming from Alabama and, his upside could be great. He was there. He got on the field. That's a B. Grady Kelly, redshirt sophomore, defensive lineman. So he'll be a redshirt junior, I'm guessing, with us from Colorado State. I already told y'all what I thought about this dude. Supposedly, he made, he was like a freshman All-American. His freshman year. So I don't know. Maybe he was good that year. I'm not sure. When you look at his stats, dude only had like 5 solo tackles one year and like 7 another year. He had a few assisted tackles, but you could just jump on the pile and touch a guy and get an assist. So those numbers can always be, you know what I'm saying, fudged. I mean, you can just jump on the pile and get an assist. And you playing in the middle of the field, in the middle of the line, it's easy to get assists. Solos, he had 5. He only had 2 sacks in 2 years. Maybe he can be a depth piece. I mean, but the way people been talking about him, to me, he's not no Braden Fisk. He's a C. I'm giving him a C. I'm not even going to give him a no D or any of that. But when it comes to needs, man, I don't know. I really want to get that dude a D plus from the film I seen. I'm just saying. I'm going to give him a C. I'm going to give him a C minus. So Grady Kelly, C minus out of Colorado State. We're going to go with Jalen Lucas Jr., one who my buddy keep telling me about, keep sending me videos on this guy. He loves this dude, man. He like, man, you don't know what you're talking about. This dude going to be a monster. Don't worry about the star rating, I ain't never say he was trash. I'm just saying, do we need him? I mean, we can use him, but I feel like, man, we got talent on our team, man. We got his brother, Ja'Kai Douglas. We got LT on the team. We got some, I mean, this dude is a lot more shiftier than both of them. But, I mean, as far as needs, we only got a certain amount of spots. Y'all got to realize that. We only have a certain amount of limited spots, man. So it's not like we got all these different spots. I mean, we're going to probably lose some receivers. We're going to probably lose some people. Maybe that's why they're going crazy on receivers right now. Because they probably already know we're going to lose a few receivers after the spring. But I like that dude, Jalen Lucas, man. He not a bad guy. He's small. He's shifty. He's fast. But I'm still only going to give him a C+. I'm only giving him a C+. I'm only going to give him a C+. I think he might have some great upside. We got to see. I keep telling my buddy, we have to see. Once we see what he can do, then we'll go ahead and we'll, I'll be, once I see him on the field and see him in practices and see him in the game, then maybe I'll be wrong. But for right now, just from what I've seen, C+. Devontae Brown, which is a defensive back from Miami. I guess that's the dude that was at UCF. He really was kind of out of place with Miami. Played, I think, safety with UCF. Played pretty good. Went to the Hurricanes. Really, I think they had him out of position. I haven't really looked at that dude film, but because I know, we need some DBs, I'll give Devontae Brown a C+. He didn't even see the field for Miami. He didn't even really get on the field for Miami. So they said because he was out of position. We shall see. Malik Benson, a guy that we just got in from Alabama, a receiver. I think he has 1 year eligibility left. He's a burner. He came from a JUCO, went to Alabama. That guy is a burner. And that's what I've been waiting on. If we was going to get a receiver, we needed a big, fast guy that can go deep, that can, play right now. That's why I wanted the dude from Texas A&M. I haven't heard too much on him, but I really wanted that guy from Texas A&M. I thought we would push to get him, but we didn't get him. So, or we haven't gotten him. They say we should. It'll probably be some more receivers coming in. Once again, I'm not sure why we going so top heavy at receiver, but I don't know. They said they want receivers, so that's what they're doing. So this whole grade of these players, when you look at it, is probably about a B, right? With all the players combined, that's probably like a B average. So for everybody that's been thinking I've been just poo-pooing on all of these players that we've been getting, I'm not poo-pooing necessarily on the players as I am. We need different positions, man. That's not what we need right now. We need a great D tackle. And if it's not in the portal, they keep saying, oh, well, it's a lot of players are not in the portal. There was a dude from Texas A&M in the portal. There was a dude from Purdue in the portal. Both of these guys was big time players that could have came in and made a certain impact that can go and kill a Georgia O-line, that can go kill an Alabama O-line. Those are the type of players that I want. And not saying these other guys can't, because like I said, I'm grading them in B's and things like that. I'm just saying right now at need, we need D tackles and we need linebackers. And we not getting them. And the ones that we getting, the ones that they say we might get, the dude from Syracuse, that's not it. I you know what I'm saying? I mean, he'll be serviceable, but he probably gonna be out. I don't know. And I watched this film. He look okay. He missing tackles. He not that. I don't know. We need linebackers, man. We need at least one stud linebacker, and we need at least one stud defensive tackle. And what I'm trying to tell y'all is, I'll give up 4 of these players that we just got to get a 5-star beast of a D tackle from a school and a 5-star beast of a linebacker, or 4 or 5-star who played and who's good to plug into our defense. And then I think that what we have already, because we got Frentrell Cypress coming back, he supposedly coming back. We also have the other cornerback that we have that's coming back that should be pretty good. Azaria Thomas, he's coming back. So we should be solidified kind of there with the true freshmen that we got coming in and with the people, the young guys that we had last year. We should be pretty good coming back into next year in the secondary. But our linebackers are thin. Our linebackers are thin. We need something right there, man. I mean, I don't know, because that's a big part of our defense. With the defense we play with, a 4-2-5, you got to have studs at those 2 linebackers because they got to be able to stop the run and also cover. And that's not easy to do. So we definitely need studs at the linebacker. And I say we at least need one coming in from somewhere. And at D tackle, we need a stud at D tackle. We're not ready at D tackle. We are not ready. And then imagine if one of these guys try to leave out, that we got that we just think is coming back. That can try to leave out after the spring because somebody trying to offer them something or they just want to go play for somebody else. We'll be in trouble at the D tackle spot. So those are the positions that I feel like we need. That's why with this transfer portal grade, I'm only giving it overall a C plus, because we're not hitting the needs. We're not hitting the needs. That defensive lineman, Grady Kelly, that's not cutting it. That's not cutting it. We need a big time D tackle, man. I mean, I think we're doing pretty good at defensive end. At the end spots, we've been getting in some players. I think we're supposed to get another guy from West Virginia. So we're doing good at defensive end. But D tackle and linebacker, those are our major needs right now. We landed a quarterback. A running back, another running back wouldn't hurt. But we need a D tackle and a linebacker. And that's the only reason why I'm giving this transfer portal class a C plus, is because I feel like we was getting gashed at last year, when we were getting gashed, and when we was down, like all y'all who want to talk trash, which I want y'all to do. Continue to talk trash up to me, please. Teach me something I don't know. When we was getting gashed against Duke and when we was coming down to the wire against Boston College, it was pretty much because of trench work. When Miami was gashing us in the first half, it was because, and that was with Braden Fisk, and that was with all of our great D linemen that we had, you know what I'm saying, that we had last year with Verse. We was getting gashed with those same linebackers and D tackles that y'all felt like was so great, and we're not even nowhere near that right now. So if y'all think that we going to come in next year and be way better, and that's the whole goal, is to get better, the climb, right? The climb. We supposed to be climbing. Y'all watch that show, The Climb. If we're supposed to be climbing to the top, this is what we got right now is not getting it done. That's why I'm saying a C+, because if we losing all these people that we lost, and y'all think that we just finna come out next year and go and do some damage, we not. And this is in the ACC. We're not going to do anything with these people that we just picked up. Yeah, we are top heavy at receiver. We're top heavy at DBs. Our problem last year was we really couldn't stop the run. We really couldn't stop the run. We was getting gashed, and we really couldn't run the ball the way we wanted to run the ball last year. Jordan Travis really didn't have a lot of time to pass. So therefore, we need trenches, man. We need if we get that old lineman from Alabama, that'll be good. I think he'll come in and change some things up. And also our young pups that we got back like 2 years ago, the 4-star guys, where are they at? We need these guys to step up. I don't know what's going on with that. I think they should be ready by now. You know what I'm saying? They should be ready to go right now. So, but they're not. They're still looking for O-linemen. We still need D tackles. So if we don't change that up, I'm sorry to tell y'all this, it's going to be a long year, because it's going to be the same thing that we went through. I mean, last year was fun. It was fun because every game damn near seemed like it came down to the wire. So I was enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? I love watching us last year. You was always at the edge of your seats and you thought you was going to lose, but closing the deal. You know what I'm saying? So that made it all good. But we ain't got no Keon Coleman. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no Jaheim Bell. We ain't got no Trey Benson. We ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? We're missing these pieces, man, to where that was keeping us in and that was catching these last second touchdowns. So we need defense, man. We need somebody to plug these gaps. We can't be getting gashed on the run. We can't get gashed on the run. We got to be able to close these gaps. We got to be able to shut this run down. So that's the only reason why I'm giving us a C+, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I appreciate y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all for listening. Please hit the like button, man. Please subscribe, man. Please, please, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. And until next time, peace.